All right, what is up? Welcome to the Dinger Show, presented by OddsShopper. I'm your host, John Hyslop, joined as always by my friend, the great Aton at ShanderBets on Twitter. What's up, dude?
Just living the dream, my friend. Just living on the beach for a week, not by choice. I know a lot of people are like, what? How is that possible? But I'm here to hit some dingers on a shitty slate, and I've got the beautiful sun behind me.
Nice. It looks like, is it raining?
Oh, is it loud?
No, it looks like it's like raining or something. Like, I don't know.
So I'm currently sitting, I'll show you. I'm currently sitting right at the edge of the boardwalk, and I'm underneath canopy and an umbrella, right? Like there's the go-karts next to me here. So it's actually beautiful out. It's windy,
Oh, okay.
but
Windy.
it's beautiful out. You're probably seeing the overcast of the umbrella, the shade that's above me to make it look a little darker.
Okay.
I was gonna sit like actually on the beach, but A, I didn't trust the reception, and B, I didn't want to rub it in and being like, hey, I'm out here on the beach.
No, I
Because I'm
hear
really
you.
working. I'm working here, man. Like you.
I'm not on a beach, but I feel good about where I'm at.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, not bad. But...
How's the grass? Did you get that cut?
Oh, yeah, it's all set. Went the whole weekend, never thought about it once. Other than every time I left the house, I was like, look at that, dude, that's already done. Don't have to do that.
Right.
It was awesome. It was awesome. So, yeah, you already mentioned it. Today's slate is atrocious. Like, this slate sucks. But we're professionals. We've done more with less. So I don't really think that that's a big problem. But, yeah, it's not great.
There's one game, right? Like, you kind of have to go to that game first and then let everything else trickle down out west.
Yeah, what I did was I went here. Let's show the Millie. Let's just get going. So yeah, I went Denzel Clark and Brent Rooker in the A's game, and then I went Teoscar Hernandez and Pete Alonso in the other game. So 4 guys are from the 10 o'clocks. So if we get to them, if we just hit a little 4-legger, just a little baby 4-legger before the 10 o'clock start, we're sweating for a Millie.
I wanted to ask you a quick question because I see a name up there on the Millie slop at about 9:13 in the morning, and we're both on the East Coast, but East Coast timing. Did you get one of those chills? Like, did you get a little shiver or something at about 9:13 a.m. in the morning today? Because the number one home run prop on PortfolioEV was Barry Carpenter. And we had to bet it. And I even said it. I was like, somewhere out there, John Hyslop just stopped for a second because Gary Carpenter had been mentioned.
I mean, it's Barry, right? I mean, it's just you got to take him. I don't think he profiles great against this guy. Dogs love him. Every time his name comes up, they go off. But yeah, I don't think he profiles great against the guy, even though he has hit the guy well.
Right.
Like, which is kind of crazy. But if you look at what he throws and blah, 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 not great.
Maybe there's a tell. Maybe there's just something, right? Like a little tell.
It's just Barry. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to do what he does. He's not afraid of anybody. It's going to be fine. But, yeah, man, I am happy to hear that.
It was beautiful.
I haven't seen him in a while. And then I got Taylor Ward and Soler. That could happen in the top of the first. If that happens at the top of the first, we're cooking with grease because Barry's hitting one, and then Young-Hoo Lee.
Yep.
Young-Hoo Lee.
That Boston game. I mean, you have to target that game too. I mean, you got 2 pitchers who are just willing and able and wanting to give up runs.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy going for your squad, who Fitzy? Come on,
Dick Fitz.
Dickie Fitz?
Yep, that's his name. Sounds like a great guy. I don't think he's a bad pitcher. I just think he's going to challenge people and they'll hit him over the fence.
No,
like it happens.
No, he's not.
He's
going to get worked. Right.
I mean, he actually, I think last year was setting records for most innings gone without giving up runs and stuff. Like the quietest I've ever heard of anything like that because I didn't know he was good.
That's surprising. His metrics are horrible this year.
Yep. Well, I mean, he's only pitched like twice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, small sample size. I get it, but
yeah, dude.
how many?
Last year, this dude gave up 19 hits, 20 innings, 0 home runs. Didn't strike out anybody. That's why he always flew under my radar, I guess. 9 strikeouts in 20 innings. I won't even know your name.
Right.
Even if you had a 1.74 ERA, I wouldn't. He was in Boston. I still didn't know him. You know what I mean? Like you don't strike one out, you don't get on the list. And then now this year he's back, 2.7 ERA, 15 strikeouts in 20 innings. Now I'm interested. You know what I mean? But he was in the minors, and then he got called back up. And last game he only threw 40. Or I'm sorry, he got hurt, I think. Then he's back. Yeah, so he's 44 pitches last time out, which is why I stayed off his strikeouts. His strikeouts was 4+, like at plus 160. So that's like, okay, maybe. And then I saw how many pitches he threw last time. I don't think they let him throw that many tonight. Like, I don't know. Maybe he gets to 70.
I think there's actually some value in the over, but it's predicated on the point that you made. I threw the over in. I had to do this monster, like 3-leg parlay, and I had to get it up high for our email today for OddsShopper Slop. And I threw that in there, the over 3.5. I think it was pretty high. But the one thing I liked about this is if he it's all on that. If he can get stretched out a little bit more, it's basically the entire Angels lineup is Adam Dunn. They're either going to strike out or they're going to hit a home run.
That's right. Yep.
So it's like a willing dance partner, right? Like sometimes you just need a leader. Sometimes you just need somebody to take the first step. And I think that Angels lineup would it shock you if the guy had 5 Ks and gave up 2 jacks? Now, he's probably not going to be out there long enough to give up a third. But
he's not afraid to challenge anybody.
I think there might be some value on going over if you can still get 4. I mean, look, if you're 4.5, forget about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. The whole key is the price for 4. Being, I mean, I can get it right now. It is
probably 150. It was earlier,
plus 154 at FanDuel. A lot of the other places have gone to 2.5. I think they're concerned with a pitch count. Circa has plus 165 for 3.5. I'll be honest with you, man. I still could think about it.
Dude,
he's not like he could get 4 Angels. Like this isn't the Kansas City Royals or Padres or somebody like that. Like the Blue Jays.
I might bet it, man. I might bet it just so that we can brag on the show when it hits.
Here's how he went his first 3 starts: 4-4-5. He only gave up 2 home runs. That was in the first game of the season.
Right.
All right. His ERA dropped it from 4.50 to 3.18. So not bad. I mean, not great.
No.
I mean, he threw 70 pitches twice and then 100 pitches once. So I'm not sure what happened.
When was the 100 pitch count?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on that third game because his
most recent game though was the 100 pitches.
No. I was getting there. So he threw 70, then he threw 100, then he threw 70. So I don't know what happened in that second 70 game, but he just didn't throw it. I don't know. Maybe he left hurt. That's possible because he didn't pitch again because he's been on the IL. So now he's back. He started last Tuesday, only threw 44 pitches, which everyone expected. But now the question is, how many do they let him throw? Is he back into the 70s?
I see this with the Phillies all the time. A guy that should be out there on his second stint back from the IL, you're expecting 60 or so. And next thing you know, this bozo puts him out there for 90 pitches. My point is not every manager is the same. But no. I feel like in this, and look, you're the K guy, so I'll defer to you. But I feel like in this particular situation, there's a tendency for the public to just to shade and rarity, but to go cautious and be like, no, he's not going to get these pitches. I feel like in this case, he gets the one, stretch him out now. It wouldn't shock me at all to see 80, 85 pitches at least, and some of it's circumstance. If he gets knocked around, he's going to get pulled.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I mean, the 3.5, that's not a big number, especially if they let him go 70 plus. Which
I'm in, man. You talked me into this.
I mean, I think the 70, the time he threw 5 innings against the White Sox, he may have come out of that game early. We don't know that. I haven't looked it up. I should have looked that up before we started, because there's really no reason. He didn't get knocked around. He struck out 5. He only pitched to 18 people, and he only threw 70 pitches. And the game before, he threw 102. So what? Why? You know what I mean? Like, and then, like I said, though, the reason I think he could have been the game he got hurt was because he didn't pitch again until that was on the 12th of April. He didn't pitch again until the 27th of May.
Yeah, he clearly missed time, right? Unless he was DFA,
well, we
which
know
is probably
he missed
even
time.
worse.
I'm saying,
right.
I'm like, he definitely missed time. But I'm saying, what was the reason for that 70? Because if he left that game early, he could be viewed as a 100+ guy, a workhorse. So then that's different. That because you got to know how, just like you said, you got to know how the manager views him.
Did he come in hurt or coming back from an injury? Like, why would clearly he start his first start, was deeper into the season. So he's not starting on the Red Sox opening day 5-man rotation, correct?
No, his first start was on the 30th of March. We're about Dick Fitz.
Oh, okay. So he did start. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought he was a delayed starter. Like it was like a month in that he made his first start. Okay.
And it was March. He had 3 starts to start the season. He left on the 12th of April.
Yeah.
And then hasn't been back.
The only thing that prevents him from getting to 75, 80 pitches tonight is Neto and Trout. These guys just going yard back to back to back in the first.
Yeah, no, I mean, who knows? But I don't know if he's on a pitch count, how serious that pitch count is. If that pitch count's going to get we're going to know about it. Like, that's all. So I don't know. I think it's worth betting into at plus 154 to get 4 strikeouts. I don't see why this guy won't strike out 4 or 5
me neither. Me neither. I'm with you.
Like I said, they're going to say that, oh, yeah, it's pitch count. What if he throws 70 plus?
I think he can get there.
Only 30 pitches more.
I think getting there, 85, 90 pitches is probably the cap, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to see triple digits, but, like, we could get to 80. You know? So
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
I mean, he had 1 minor league start in between there, too. Through 39 pitches. They let him go 44. I just don't know what they're going to let him do. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to the manager. But like I said, he's getting an early hook, but, like, how early are we talking about? And will it be early enough to stop him from getting 4 Angels?
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? Like, they lead the league in strikeouts. They're
damn
near it.
Exactly. They're just asking you to strike them out.
Yeah.
It's hard to, man. I made this point earlier when I was doing the email. Like, I don't think he needs. You get me 2 times through this lineup, I get 4 Ks.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. I think could get through the lineup twice. That's not ridiculous. I mean, we're getting paid for it, so plus 155. So I don't know. So I that's one that I'm still considering. The other one that I have is Jonathan Cannon plus 138 for 5+ strikeouts. He's not going to get us. He's not getting us more than 5, more than 6. Like, that's his cap. But he's probably getting us 5. He's got the Tigers. They strike out all the time. They're 3rd in the Major League Baseball in the last 7 days. So, like, they are striking out. He gets some righties. He gets lefties. It doesn't really matter. So that I like that. Like, it's not a guy that just gets righties. Like Fitz, actually. I mean, not to go back to him, but 28%. To rise in the last 30 days. I know that was 1 3-inning game, but I'm just saying that happened. So, anyways,
so what's the number on Cannon?
4.5 plus 138.
Yeah, plus 138. Sorry.
So, I mean, that's not bad either. He'll give us 100 pitches if he doesn't get destroyed.
Right.
He's a workhorse. But like I said, his ceiling, not high. Like, not high. Like, very, like, it's 5. Maybe 6. Like, 6 if he's just dealing. Or has a blind ump.
Well, I mean, how far? Don't get me started on the umps, man. Guy gets ejected. Bangalier's got ejected after his first at bat the other night. You had another guy who had a 15-1 spot on a homer. Insane.
It's tough, man. It's
That's
tough
the
on the
worst variable in all sports. Forget the stat corrections in the NBA. It's a human being behind home plate.
Yeah, I think it's still crazy to get like that job to like the old guy, but all right. So, anyways, let's talk dingers. Obviously, Denzel Clark. That's the crazy one, but he hit a ball 106 miles an hour the other day. He's a strikeout machine. He will strike out. Not afraid to swing the bat and strike out, but that kind of is what landed me on him because this guy's he's a free swinger.
I don't think I've seen him make the Millie before. Is this the first timer?
Yeah, no, he's been in the league for like a week. So like it
Fair enough.
Took me a second. Here, I'll tell you exact numbers. Wait till you hear him, dude. You're gonna be like, wait, what? On the season, he's had 28 at-bats. Guess how many times he struck out?
24.
18.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
And the rest are jacks.
A ridiculously bad number. But so he's got Joe Ryan tonight. I'm taking him to strike out in his first at-bat. It's just because like Ryan should get him. That should be a nice, fun game to go into the live market. So this night is not that bad. We have the Twins A's with a power pitcher on the mound against a team that likes to strike out. So instead of taking a 7.5, you can just go live and take like Denzel Clark to strike out plus 200. And you're just like, how is he plus 200? He's a machine.
Plus 200?
Sometimes, yep. Just the other night he was. It moves. It depends on who. I don't know what their algorithm, like how they price those, but they are ridiculously off.
Wow. That's insane. So it's yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know. So that's gonna be one thing. So once we make it through the night game or the first set of games, the night's not over. The night's still kind of young with the
I love the night.
Yeah, with the A's Twins. And then the Dodgers Mets. I mean, Pete Alonso, Teoscar Hernandez, like really? The only guy that's the strong maybe is Young Hoo Lee. That I got a little aggressive with that guy, but it was plus 1,100, and it's Kolak on the mound.
I love going after him.
Yeah, Kolak gives it up to those lefties.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Look, 11-1. It's not properly priced just because of the matchup. So you found a good number at the very least.
And then the cash out is still 97 cents on that Millie.
They know.
We all know what that is.
They know.
Yeah, they know, dude. They're not going to give us anything more. I'm surprised it's not more. It should be more than what I put on it.
Right. The cash out should be $10 right now.
Yep, exactly. That's what I think. But whatever. What else we got? What do you got home run wise? Anything?
Yeah, I jumped on Kerry Carpenter early on, and then I was looking at a couple of other games, and I landed on the Angels A's game like everybody did, and I actually bet Neto. So
okay,
I think it's anybody on the Angels side, really, to be honest with you, and I think you can take your pick on that. Oh no, wait, what am I saying? Neto. I meant the Angels Red Sox. Pardon me.
Yeah.
So we talked about Fitzy there, and so Kerry was the first one, Barry Carpenter right away because the number was insane, and I jumped on that. And then the other was just trying to find anything that would dip, and even in that Dodgers game, Conforto was one that I found earlier in the morning. Conforto was at plus 520, and I think he's down to like 460 or something. Yeah. I mean, so like 6 a.m. So I jumped on Conforto, Carpenter, and Neto for my 3 tonight.
Okay. I don't mind that at all. I was going to look for a hits, runs, RBIs, but so I don't have one though. I wish I did, but I'll probably get one for the Profit X show. So stay tuned for that. We got to have something earlier because like I said, the Jonathan Cannon strikeout one, and then after that game, you can go live bet the A's game. But OddsShopper, the EV tool, Hunter Goodman plus 680 right now at Profit X. Bryce Terang plus 940.
Look at that one.
and Trevor Story plus 660 Profit X. So it's finding dingers at Profit X, and I love it. I can't even believe it's finding these dingers like this.
It's amazing, man. Truly. And again, you can always ask, put down 5 more, put down 10 more. If it gets rejected, then you can go back and bet the regular price, which is still going to be insanely good. Yeah. I got the over on the Red Sox, 9.5 at even money on Profit X today. It was minus 105 and like minus 110 and stuff. It's just amazing.
Now you gotta know those prices. Chat, what do you guys got? Like anybody? Yeah, Scott, that's what I'm saying. Like Barry doesn't profile well against his pitch mix, but he's actually smoked that guy. So I have no idea what's going on.
That's wild, man. Yeah, Turang on the lefty on the Brew Crew.
Yes, I don't know. Yeah, Rob, dude, Profit X is where it's at, man. I don't know how I don't know how you can't make money on that platform. What about an early thrilly? Okay. Sandu wants an early thrilly.
All right.
Here's what I got. 2 words. Barry Carpenter.
Love it. Second
Taylor Ward. And I don't know the last one. Probably Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, Ellie's not a bad one at all, man.
Yeah. So if I had a gun to my head, we have to do a early thrilly just to get the vibes going. Like it's not a bad idea. You would probably go. This is probably what you'd do if you had 2 eyes and a functioning brain, even 1 eye. Yeah, Barry's all the way down to 265. Like they know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could throw the boost on there and end up going 50 to get 4K.
Woo.
I'm saving my boost for the late games, though.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I
decided already. I don't want the home runs early. I want the strikeouts from Cannon. Maybe even Fitz. I don't know, because I think I might have talked myself into Fitz. Dude. I think he's going longer than 44. Like I know he's going longer than 44. That's obvious. But I'm saying I don't think it's another like mini start, because he did have a mini start already in the minors. It went 39 pitches. And then he came the next week and went 44 pitches. He's pitched twice since being back. And he didn't look that bad last time. So there's a real chance, like if they view him as a workhorse, there's a real chance he's not going to hit his ceiling, but he's going to get way higher than the books are projecting. Like what you said, like 80. Like he could get around 80. Man. If that happened, I have a hard time believing he can't get 5 Angels. The number's down to over 2.5 minus 156.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? They're dropping. They're dropping. Yeah.
But I mean, 5Ks is plus 400.
It's not a bad look now. And I tell you, because the number has dropped, right, to 2.5, you're going to get a better 5K number now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dude. So I don't know, bro. Like that's what I'm debating. So anybody like group ride anybody?
I'm in. Let's do it.
I'll go 5+ and just let them know, dude.
I'm going to bet them both. 2-leg ladder.
Ellie did a home run. Problem? Definitely.
Yeah.
Go look at him. He's smashing. He's getting the ball in the air too, which is a problem for pitchers. Because he will. All right. Yeah, so Richard Fitz, but
Dickie Fitz.
Gotta pay attention to what they're saying, but man, I just see it. Dude, 5 Angels. I mean, we could be safe and go with that. It depends, though. I want to find out what's being said about him, because the number went down to 2.5. That could also be due to sharp accounts knowing that he's only throwing 50 pitches. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
Like I'm not saying it is, because it's not that's not exactly right. But all I'm saying is that could be it. We could throw that in and then come out later before the game. Yeah, he's gonna throw 50. And you're like, damn it, dude, we were wrong. But
I feel like we can take that risk, don't you?
Yeah, no, it's dude plus 400 for a run of the mill game.
Yeah, I think we got to do it.
All right. Yeah, so the Dinger Show went to the K Show, but it's still the Dinger Show. All right.
And we're still making money.
Dinger Show hasn't gone anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, he got 4 Blue Jays, which is crazy town. And he got 4 Rangers to start the season. But 4 Blue Jays is like on the conversion chart, that's like 9 Angels. So that's a lot, dude. And then, like I said, he went to the White Sox and got 5. So, I mean, last time out, he was against the Brewers. He only got 2. But again, finding his groove, figuring shit out. Probably didn't even know where the mound was. It's been a while, So I think he's got his legs under him. And like I said, 400 for 5 people? Like, what are we doing? So I don't know. So I might go 4 as well. Who knows what we're doing? But all right. That's going to do it for the show. I got to get out of here. I'm sure Aton has to get out of where he is right now. He is in flooring hell, even though he's at the beach. So there is that. So thank your lucky stars there.
Look, man, I got dingers to hit with you, my friend. K-props to hit with you, my friend. We're working. All right.
I can't believe. Yeah, tonight's probably going to be the Millie night. So, all right. All right, guys, I'm going to come back live at 3 p.m. On my Twitter account. We're going to go over Profit X. I'm going to give you 3 home runs that nobody's taken. Nobody's talking about. All right, so it's going to be awesome. I'm going to get them from the OddsShopper tool. It's going to be incredible. So I'll see you then. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't do anything stupid today.